Think of the brain like a drunk GPS. You keep typing in the same address, certainty, permission, over-explaining, and it keeps rerouting you in the same cul-de-sac. Over-explaining is like watering a flower so much you drown it. Curiosity is oxygen. Over-explaining is carbon monoxide. Kids do it better. They ask why until adults get annoyed. That curiosity is raw fuel. Waiting for permission. It's like standing at a green light until the car behind honks. The world's moving, and you're still parked, praying for validation. Needing certainty before acting. It's like waiting for the weather forecast to be 100% accurate before leaving the house. You'll rot indoors. Spontaneity. It's the immune system of the soul. It protects you from stagnation. So confuse the hell out of your inner GPS. Drop curiosity bombs. What if the opposite were true? What if I already had permission? What if not knowing is the point? Confusion is the crack where light gets in. Science even backs this. When the brain hits cognitive dissonance, it demands resolution. That's the perfect moment to install a new pattern. As a kid, you didn't wait for permission to play in the dirt. You didn't need certainty about gravity before you jumped off the couch with a tall cape. You didn't over-explain your Lego spaceship. It was a spaceship, period. Every time you learned to ride a bike, swim, kiss, whatever, you did it before you had certainty. Action creates certainty. That's the formula. Flip the roles. Next time someone asks you for an answer, ask them a question back. Curiosity isn't just you asking, it's making them discover. Gamify it. Treat uncertainty like rolling dice. If the dice fall weird, that's where the story gets interesting. Use science as your excuse. Neuroplasticity requires novelty. Repetition without interruption kills growth. Chaos isn't a bug. It's the brain's feature. So why is this so important? Because stuck patterns, they're death in slow motion. Over-explaining kills mystery, and mystery is the sex of life. Waiting for permission means life moves on without you. Needing certainty before acting. That's why people die with regrets still in their throat. Neurologically, dopamine doesn't fire when you get certainty. It fires on anticipation, on the edge of not knowing. Spiritually, karma punishes stagnation harder than mistakes. The universe forgives fuck-ups. It doesn't forgive sitting out the game. So why don't you do this? Fear. Fear of looking stupid. Fear of rejection. Fear of chaos. But here's the karmic slap. Over-explaining. People tune you out. Waiting for permission. People forget you. Needing certainty. Opportunities move to someone else who acted. So what are you really afraid of? Losing what you already lose by not acting. Confusion is not the enemy, it's the doorway. Think of it like shaking a snow globe. The flakes fly everywhere, chaotic, but then they settle into a new beautiful pattern. That's how beliefs shift. That's how hypnosis works. That's how science evolves. The patterns that drain you. Explaining instead of experiencing. Waiting instead of moving. Analysing instead of living. Pleasing instead of expressing. Controlling instead of trusting. Every one of these is an addiction to safety, but safety is the slowest poison. If someone's stuck in needing certainty, then pace them. I get it. You want to be sure. You care about not wasting time. That means you value meaning. Then you lead. And the only way to find meaning is to step into the uncertainty. You can't think your way there. Rapport comes from showing their values. They're already aligned with your invitation. Listen, life doesn't give a shit about your excuses. Gravity doesn't wait for your certainty. Time doesn't pause for your permission. Over-explaining won't keep your lover curious, your boss impressed, or your kids inspired. The cosmos respects movement. Karma is just cause and effect. Act and reality reshuffles. Don't act, and you get buried in the same pile of dust. So here's the command that installs itself deeper every time you remember it. Confuse, disrupt, act. Curiosity, over-explanation. Permission, it's self-issued. Certainty, it's earned by moving. If you do this, you become magnetic. People can't ignore curiosity. You unlock spontaneous genius, new connections, new timing, new flow. You live without the regret of waiting for permission that never comes. If you don't, you shrink. Your ideas die stillborn. Your life becomes a boring fucking PowerPoint. Bullet points without story. So the next time you feel stuck, don't explain, don't wait, don't beg for certainty. Drop a curiosity bomb. Confuse the old pattern. Step into the new. Because confusion is the engine of change. Permission is the green light already on. And certainty comes after the leap, not before.